All right, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Classified Project.
Hola,
Uh,
guten Tag.
yes. Hello, everybody. So, this is the Classified Project, our completely original podcast that we do every once in a while when there's some good news to talk about.
Every 4 weeks.
Don't quote him on that. So, yeah, we are back with another episode. There's some news, some stuff to talk about. We have a lot of stuff to go over. Stuff with new COD and Microsoft and just DC and Marvel stuff and, all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, we're gonna continue our discussion on Marvel and all the recent stuff with Falcon Winter Soldier and the recently new Suicide Squad trailer that just came out.
Yeah.
So
So we got a lot of stuff to go over.
yeah,
So we're going to get into it. We're going to chat, chill. If you want to listen to this in the background while you do something, feel free.
feel free to do that and
And yeah.
let's fucking go.
So, starting off with a bang.
All
So
right.
some recent rumors for the next COD have already begun early this year.
Shit.
We're earlier than expected because it's not even April yet, and rumors
Yeah.
are already starting. But that's to be expected.
Yeah, I'm expecting that to happen. It's like the time.
Yeah. So the rumor going around currently is that the next COD is going back to World War II again.
Yeah, and I'm kind of skeptical of it.
Yeah.
And here's why. I'm gonna reason why, because I feel like I love World War II. By the way, one of my favorite CODs in a while. That was like the most I've grinded on.
Yes. Very
But the one thing that I'm just gonna be worried about is how it's just like. How are they gonna basically just copy paste? Like, I don't know.
good. Mhm.
It feels like it's gonna be copy and pasted.
Yeah. So the game is going to be developed by Sledgehammer.
Yep.
But this year with Cold War, this year was supposed to be Sledgehammer's year, but everything production there was some shit going on, and the project got handed over to Treyarch, and what we have now, Cold War, is what they were able to scrap of it. Which makes sense, because obviously, like, Cold War, isn't like, Cold War doesn't use the new engine that Modern Warfare last year made.
Yeah,
it's
they
using
had their own engine.
It's using the Black Ops 4 engine, which makes sense because, Treyarch stepped in last minute. So, what would be easier for them to do? Would it be easier for them to try and use the new engine, or to just go back on what they have and reuse shit? It would be easier for them to go back and reuse shit. So
Yeah.
that makes perfect sense why this game isn't utilizing the new stuff that Modern Warfare brought in. But hopefully with this game, Sledgehammer's making... actually, it's already been confirmed, supposedly, that this game Sledgehammer's making is going to use the Modern Warfare engine, which is good, because I think that's good, at least. Some people probably won't like that, but...
I don't know how I feel about it.
But yeah, so we'll get into it. So anyway, right now, the rumored title is Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, is the rumor.
Now, I've heard of Vanguard before. I don't really know the real meaning of it, though. So,
Yeah, me neither.
I do a
But
quick
so
Google
like
search.
you were saying though, how you're kind of skeptical, and when I first heard about all these rumors, I kind of agreed. But after thinking about it more, I think it's not really something you need to worry about, because COD World War II, Sledgehammer's last game, mainly took place in, like, mostly Europe. It was basically just about U.S. versus Germany. But obviously World War II goes way, way beyond that. I mean, so for this game to be set in World War II again, they could be focusing on just an entirely different part of the world.
It
I mean,
could
for all we know, this game could be taking place majority like in Asia, and it could be U.S. and Japan, or Russia and Japan, for all we know,
Yeah, you could be right
because
about
they
that.
were fucking huge players during World War II. You know, it wasn't just U.S. and Germany. So there's still a lot to be explored in terms of the World War II setting, even though we just had a World War II game a few years ago. I think it also makes sense for Sledgehammer because, again, it's because since World War II was their last game they made, if they're going back to World War II again, it would be easier for them to reuse assets from World War II in the new game.
Yeah.
Especially now with the pandemic and everything. I mean, all the devs are working from home, which, you know, for them, I'm sure it would just be 10 times easier to go back and reuse things from World War II rather than try and make a brand new game from scratch.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. And you know what, I'm kind of excited because personally, World War II's campaign was great. The multiplayer was solid. Actually,
Zombies was lacking.
great. The zombies was lacking.
But yeah, campaign and multiplayer were very good. Multiplayer I really enjoyed.
Yeah, that zombies was very lacking.
Yeah.
Actually, at the start, it was good. At first, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I like the first map. I can't remember the name.
Final Reich.
Final Reich. That was a good map. I enjoyed that. But then the DLC maps were kind of just bland, forgettable.
They were very forgettable.
Yeah. But yeah, so with this game though, like I was saying, you know, it could be taking place in an entirely different part of the world. So, but I mean, you know, that means you would have all different maps. I mean, some guns and stuff would probably be reused, like, you know, the MP40 and like the Tommy gun and M1 Grand.
Well,
all that kind of stuff would be reused, but they could probably bring in other weapons we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's this article that came out talking about all this, and I'll basically go through it and we'll talk about it. So yeah, the working title is Vanguard, and this is probably just a code name. It's probably not going to be what the game is actually going to be called. So don't get too attached to it. But yeah, so another leak though that people were saying, which kind of doesn't make sense, is that supposedly the game may take place in the 50s, which doesn't really make sense because World War II ended in 1945.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't get that. If it's going to be in the 50s, why is it the World War?
Yeah, that's the part people are kind of confused about. I read one theory saying, like, this game could take place, like, in an alternate timeline where World War II didn't end in 1945. They could do some shit like that, some kind of alternate history. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but again, this is all just rumors, so nothing is confirmed at this point.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
So, I mean, the 50s, like, the main war in the 50s was kind of just mainly the Korean War. So, I mean, that could be an interesting setting because we've never had a COD game in the Korean War. And then that could definitely focus more, like, on the Asia setting.
Yeah.
So that could be interesting. But again, it's like, why would they call it World War II Vanguard then? They should just call it Vanguard. Like, why are they calling it World War II if it's after World War
Vanguard.
II? So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. But I don't know. With all the leaks that have been coming out, supposedly they're from reliable sources. So, I mean, we can assume that the setting is going to be accurate.
Well, hopefully be accurate.
Like, accurate, I mean, as in, like, the rumors are accurate. Like, what we're reading is likely going to be true.
Yeah. We'll see about that. We'll see. I'm kind of excited. I'll say, but it's too early to call. I think it's just way too early. We have another 6 months.
Yeah, it's early, but assuming if the game is going to come out in, like, you know, October, November, we'll probably start seeing trailers and stuff like maybe around May, June. So we're not that far off from. But the point is that within the next couple months, more stuff is going to start coming out, and then as we get closer, we'll know. Because then also, I'm pretty sure E3 is confirmed to come back this year, but like in a virtual format. Which I'm excited about because E3 is always fucking hype.
E3 is great.
You know, I'm excited it's coming back. But I think they're planning to do something online, which means we could see a lot of stuff during then, potentially COD, along with whatever the hell else is going to be announced.
Yeah, we'll get new working titles, future stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff for next gen. Yeah, it's exciting.
But as for like the campaign and stuff, I don't know. Maybe they'll connect it to the World War II story, which could be kind of interesting to have like a new story that's connected. Because I mean, the only stories we've ever had that have been connected are like the original Modern Warfare and the original Black Ops.
Yeah.
So if we get a new story that's like connected campaign wise, that could be kind of cool.
Yeah. I know last time we left off World War II campaign, I remember this. It's when their friend got stuck in the concentration camps and he just got out. They found him like practically dead.
Yeah.
So.
But in terms of multiplayer and stuff, I'm pretty excited coming from Sledgehammer because with World War II multiplayer, like I still think and always will think it's very underrated.
Yeah.
Because when the game launched, obviously you had Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield. Yeah, Cornbread and Schofield boy. But they left the studio like a few months into the game's life cycle, and then the other guy took over. Aaron something, I think his name was, or his last name was Aaron.
Oh my god, remember. I forgot his name.
I think his name was like Aaron. I think that was his last name or something.
Yeah, but he fixed up the game.
Yeah, but then they overhauled the game, completely changed the whole division system, and they completely tuned all the guns, buffs, nerfs.
Aaron Halen.
That's what it is, yeah. So if he's taking over it again, I'm excited for it because that game was severely underrated.
He fixed up that game nice.
Yeah, no. I would probably say in the recent COD years we've had, I would say last year's Modern Warfare and World War II are my two favorites that have come out in recent years.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
So yeah, no, I'm just excited to see what they're working on. Especially too because like this year, like again, this year was supposed to be their year, but the whole thing didn't happen. So, but I mean now they're having a whole extra year to work on it. So hopefully it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
The other thing people are wondering, yeah. But the other thing people are wondering about is, obviously with Modern Warfare now coming out, Activision is trying to kind of connect the COD games more directly. Like you can see with Modern Warfare and Cold War, like all the progression is linked. Like, you know, you could play Modern Warfare as multiplayer and still level up, and your level is the same across the board. Like I love that. I love that it's all connected now.
Yeah, I like that. I love that like feature.
Yeah, like you could play zombies, you could play campaign, you could play multiplayer in any of the games, and it's all connected. And in Warzone, you know, you have the Modern Warfare guns, you have the Cold War guns, and you have all the operators. All of them are in there together, which is nice. But now people are wondering if this game is going to be true with World War II. People are wondering how they're going to integrate that into Warzone. Because, I mean, like, are you just going to have people running around with, like, M4s and fucking MP40s all at the same time? Like, it's kind of weird how they would match that.
Maybe they'll make a separate season. I think that's what I'm thinking. They might make a separate, like, season, or they're going to keep Cold War and Modern Warfare together and put World War II as separate, and then the next COD game will tie into that. Yeah,
because basically this thing with Charlie Ento is talking about the whole Warzone thing, and they were saying the game is supposedly gonna continue the cross progression that they started with Cold War.
Okay.
But they're still kind of uncertain how they're going to do it because, again, if it's going to be set during World War II, it's such a different setting compared to Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's different.
But again, people are still predicting that Warzone is going to have a new map. Like, that's been rumored for months now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people thought back, like, around... I think the rumor was people thought a new map was going to launch around January, but that never happened. And people are still kind of just waiting for that update.
Yeah.
Which I think it's inevitable. They're going to do it at some point. They're going to add a new map.
They're going to add one soon.
So I don't know. It could be something with this game. Maybe like it could have its own map and just have like the World War II weapons and theme. Who knows? But again, the game is going to run on the Modern Warfare engine, so you can expect gameplay and graphics and the feel and all that to be pretty similar to Modern Warfare. Which, again, I'm a fan of because I really liked Modern Warfare's gameplay. I know a lot of people didn't. I don't know why that fucking community is so split. Like, half the people love it, half the people fucking call it the worst COD of all time. I don't know how, but I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan too.
To hear this game is going to run on the same engine has got me excited. Because especially just, oh my god. Like, just like graphically too, Modern Warfare is a very good looking game. Like the lighting and the guns and the animations and everything.
Yeah.
So just to see that, like, in the World War II setting, oh my god, it's going to be so fucking, like, sexy.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
The lighting and everything with those old guns and shit, it's going to be fucking cool.
It's going to be moist, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's going to be connected because Activision has said, like, during investor calls and shit that Warzone is going nowhere. Like, it's going to be a big part of Call of Duty for the next years to come, basically, is what they've said.
Well, that's how you intrigue people, though. That's how you intrigue people using Warzone. And if every COD's going to be connected to each other, then that's, like, very cool of them to do, of what they're doing.
Exactly. It's like this new universe they're building where, like, the new Modern Warfare universe and the new Black Ops Cold War universe and this World War II universe, they're like all connected, and we're seeing all these operators and everybody come together and shit, which is nice. Because in the past, it was always separate, you know, it was always like, you have the Modern Warfare universe, you have the Black Ops universe. But now they're kind of starting fresh and trying to bring things together, which I like. And again, like, I'm so glad they're finally doing the whole cross progression and everything. It's definitely the right move.
Yeah. We'll see how they go on, but I like how the idea of they're integrating Warzone in every COD. It makes it very...
It keeps it alive.
It keeps it alive. Yeah.
Because that for years, that's been the problem with COD, is that none of the games that were connected in the past. So it was like, you know, you play the new game for a year, and you put a shit ton of hours into it, and you get all the camos and challenges and everything, but then it's like... The next game comes out, and all that fucking you forget about, and you like never play that game again.
Yeah.
And that's just been a problem with COD for fucking years. But now finally they're kind of trying to connect them more and connect it so, you know, you could play Modern Warfare, you could play Cold War Zombies. It doesn't matter. All your progression is connected, your level, your prestige, everything. Which I'm a huge fan of.
I like that too. Okay. We're gonna move on. So yeah, we're ready. We're excited for COD coming up, but we're gonna talk about. Speaking of the same thing, not really, but yeah, Microsoft is buying Discord.
Well, yeah, it's rumored. It's not confirmed yet, but they're in talks.
And I'm just saying, I'm gonna say one thing: when Xbox put that Quarrel app on the game store, it was so useless.
Yeah, no,
you want to talk about a useless app? That's
it's so broken.
App. It was so broken, you couldn't even use it.
Yeah, so people are kind of concerned about this, Microsoft potentially buying them, because everything Microsoft has kind of bought in the past has kind of turned to shit. Like Mixer, for example. Microsoft bought Mixer, and that fucking died. Skype.
That died.
Microsoft bought Skype, and that fucking died.
Yeah. Who uses Skype now? No one.
No one. And people are also worried that if Microsoft buys Discord, they might try to turn it into some paid service, which would fucking suck.
Oh, no. I mean, Discord's already a paid service with Nitro.
Yeah, but, like, the basic service is free. You can download it and talk to people, you know? That's the point.
Yeah.
But so people are worried that if Microsoft goes through and buys this, it could... it's kind of uncertain for the future of Discord.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, Discord, we can finally, like, use it on Xbox if it's true, but it's already too late because we're switching over right now.
It's already too late. I'm not fucking playing Xbox anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. It's fucking crazy. But they're right now. The talks are they're gonna talking about a shit ton of money going around. Like I'm pretty sure they're proposing like over $10 billion to buy it. It's insane.
That is nuts.
Yeah, no. So that's kind of just the main concern people are having. Is just what if they do buy it? What's that going to mean for the future of Discord? But if they go, yeah, go ahead.
It's either a rip Discord or it's Discord's alive again. Yeah. Or it's just like, oh, it's so much better now. Or it's just going to be like, wow, it's just dead in the ground.
Yeah. But if they do acquire it, then, that's kind of crazy. Because Microsoft just in general has been making, like, a lot of big moves lately. Like, just their whole Game Pass thing has just really been expanding. Like, now with Game Pass, you have the EA Play and the Uplay Plus. So you have all the EA games, all the Ubisoft games. And they just bought Bethesda, which is fucking huge. That's a massive studio that they just purchased.
Yeah, that's a big studio.
And now too, if they buy Discord, like they're gaining control over a lot of shit.
That's the new Disney.
Yeah. But yeah, no, especially with the Game Pass and the Discord thing, I think it's smart for them because PlayStation has always kind of focused more on just having, its exclusive single player stories. Whereas Xbox is kind of going more down the route of like that game service kind of platform where you subscribe to Game Pass and you get access to hundreds of games. So I think it kind of makes sense more for them because they could focus on that and Sony could focus more on just keep doing what they're doing and having their own studios making exclusives. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of smart for them. They're dealing with the competition, I think, the best way they can.
This is literally a pass or fail. It's a pass or fail scenario because they can make Discord probably better than it is right now, even though the Discord's perfect as it is.
Yeah.
Or they could just make it worse and add some shitty feature that will change it up. Or again, like you said, a paid service.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're have to just wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't even realize this, but like Discord is like not even that old of a service. Like it only launched in 2015.
Yeah, it wasn't that old.
I thought it was around for longer than that, but no, only 6 years ago it started.
This is crazy.
Which is crazy because now it's like the most popular platform every people use for especially for games.
Yeah, everyone uses Discord now.
And it only came out a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, on the topic of Microsoft, they're going to change their Xbox Live name to the Xbox Network.
Yep, they are rebranding. Rest in peace, Xbox Live.
Well, that's a big rip.
That is a big rip. That's like the death of my childhood.
That is my childhood right there.
Xbox Live just died. Now it's Xbox Network. So yeah, this is kind of gay because they're basically just copying PlayStation because obviously PlayStation is called the PlayStation Network. That's what it's been called for literally years, and now Microsoft is just like, oh yeah, we're the Xbox Network.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for just killing my childhood.
Yeah, no, it's fucking sad.
So it's just god, why?
Xbox Network. So yeah, now Xbox Live is no more.
That's just awful.
Yeah. But speaking of Xbox Live, this is old news now, but it was a while ago now, but Xbox tried to raise the prices for Xbox Live and it completely just backfired on them.
Get the fuck out of here, alright? Xbox Live is expensive as it is.
This was a while ago now, but basically they basically like doubled the price of all their Xbox Live prices. Like usually for a year subscription it costs $60, and they were trying to raise it to like literally double the price at $120 for the year.
Get the fuck out of here.
Which is fucking like you're retarded.
That's just like Xbox Live is expensive as it is, and you need to
so
bump up the
stupid.
price.
Especially now with COVID, that is the stupidest thing they could do. because people literally are like trying to save money and shit during this time, and now they're just like, nah, we're gonna make it more. Fucking big brain.
Well, thank you, dickhead. Thank you,
So
Billy
stupid.
Gates.
So it backfired so hard, and like literally all of the internet was just like shitting on them, and then like literally like 24 hours later they tweeted and were like, okay, we hear you, we're sorry, we're not gonna raise the prices.
It's just
It's
no.
like so stupid. It's like, did you really think that was gonna go down well? Fucking idiot.
No, they weren't. It wasn't gonna go down well. They just wanted to find another money ploy.
Dude, it was like, I'm not even joking, like literally less than 24 hours later, they took it back and they're like, okay, never mind. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no. It's crazy. If they were going to raise the prices of that and then you still have the pay for Game Pass, that, like, no, that's just way too expensive.
No.
Fucking online games, like, you shouldn't even have to fucking pay to play online. Like, for both PlayStation and Xbox, like, I think it's so stupid you have to pay to play online.
I don't like that.
On PC, you know, it's fucking free. It's been that way literally forever, since the dawn of time. You just fucking buy a game and you play online. I don't know why fucking consoles have just been like, well, yeah, you gotta pay more. You wanna play online? Pay more.
I don't get it.
It's fucking stupid, but...
It's just, why do you need to bump up the price when something that is good at its price and you need to bump it up for the same thing? What? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. But at least they took it back and they said they're sorry, so...
Oh, yeah, you're sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, no. The main thing was just...
fucking river.
The main thing was how they're kind of just copying PlayStation. Like, we're your Xbox Network. It's like, wow, completely original.
Wow.
Good job, Microsoft.
Very, very original. Thank you for killing my childhood.
So, yeah. That's our Xbox news.
That's our gaming news. But we're going to switch the topic over down to superhero universes and DC/Marvel. And we're going to go off with the first thing on my list, and is about after the recent Snyder Cut of Justice League.
Yes, which I still need to see. So
I still need to see it too. And apparently it's better than the original, which I hope it is, because
I'm sure it is, because the fucking original was just a fucking fiery pile of shit.
It was just a mess.
Yeah, it was absolutely awful.
So since that came out, again, it's getting good reviews back. It's a 4-hour movie.
Actually, yeah, let me check what it's at now, because I haven't checked since the day it came out.
You can make a little...
On Rotten Tomatoes, Zack Snyder's Justice League stands at 73% audience or critic score.
That's
and
not bad.
95% audience score, with over 25,000 reviews. That's pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good for DC standard.
Oh my god, dude! Like, I can only imagine what the execs are probably like wondering right now what to do, because I mean, this is the whole Snyder Cut thing is like literally like the most successful thing they've made for the DC universe. Which is like it's crazy, because now
That's
like
nuts.
On Twitter and shit, it's been trending. Like, people have been trending restore the Snyderverse is what people have been trending. And now I think it's over a million tweets of people just tweeting restore the Snyderverse. But you know, I can only imagine what all the execs are thinking, like, fuck, like, what do we do now? Because originally the whole thing was, when they weren't going to do the Snyder Cut, they just said, no, it's not going to happen. But then people just kept begging for it, and then eventually they finally caved, and were like, fuck it, you know what, we'll do it. And now it's like, it's being really successful for them, which I'm glad it's successful for them, because, you know, it might convince them to start doing other things.
Or get their ass up, fucking make up, and make a good movie. That's
exactly.
all.
So, yeah, exactly.
It's the last thing we were talking about in the last podcast. They have trouble making a good movie.
Yeah.
Because they don't get along.
It's exactly. So the fact that this is doing well for them is a very positive sign for the future of DC. Yeah.
So yeah, from one shithole to another, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So after this recent news came out, a lot of people want the AyerCut of Suicide Squad.
Yep.
And
which
you
I
know what?
also support.
You know what? I don't mind that, but it's kind of at the wrong time because James Gunn just released the trailer for Suicide Squad. So
fuck it, send it, full send. No, but so yeah, basically, obviously, like I was saying, the Snyder Cut was something that people were literally begging for since 2017. As soon as the theatrical cut came out back in 2017, like, people have been asking for the Snyder Cut for the entire time. But now that it actually happened, people are starting to trend that they want the AyerCut to be released for Suicide Squad. Because if you don't know, David Ayer is the director of Suicide Squad, 2016, the version we have. But basically, obviously, as you know, that movie's a piece of shit. But again,
it's just a piece of shit. Like,
yes.
You can't even say it's good. If someone says it's good, you have a fucking problem.
Yeah, no. But again, it goes back to fucking behind the scenes. The reason it was a piece of shit was because of all the fucking drama and bullshit happening with the studio behind the scenes. I mean, it's like they had to. They had the reshoots. They had to reshoot the whole thing like 3 separate times or some shit. They had to rewrite dialogue, and it was just a mess, complete mess. And the product we got was just horrible.
It was god awful. Like, honestly, I hate watching it at all.
You know, and it's the exact same problem with Justice League. The version that we got, same thing. It was because there was a bunch of shit going on behind the scenes, but they kept going anyway, and what we got was fucking horrible. But, you know, after enough people asked for it, they finally released the Snyder Cut, which is what it was supposed to be. And guess what? It's fucking amazing from what I hear. So now, people are trending to try and get the AyerCut released, which I am in full support of, because if it means we can get what we were supposed to get, then I'm all for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully that they will understand that make the fuck up and make a good movie, or don't keep on changing shit last minute than to make a shit movie like Justice League or Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's a fucking problem. It's really a fucking problem when studios just try and get in the way of shit, because it's happened with so many movies before. I mean, it happened with Spider-Man 3 with Sam Raimi, studio interference. That's why it went down the way it did. It happened with The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield. That's why what happened. It's because these fucking execs come in and they try and do shit. They don't know what they're doing, and then they fuck it up. And then you ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it'll actually... I mean, they said... They already said that the AyerCut's not going to happen. But they said the exact same thing about the Snyder Cut. They said, yeah, Snyder Cut's not going to happen. But then guess what? It did. So, who knows? I don't know if it actually will. But I would like to see it. Especially if it means we can see what, like, Jared Leto's Joker was supposed to be. And everything. Like, just the way it was intended. I'm all for it.
Oh no, we haven't seen Snyder Cut yet, and I mean Jared Leto's Joker looks so much different.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. Speaking of Suicide Squad, James Gunn's new Suicide Squad, the trailer just came out like 2 days ago, yesterday, whenever it was. So people are talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. It looks good because it's James Gunn, but
yeah.
Fucking John Cena in the movie. How the fuck did they get John Cena in a movie who wants to eat a lot of dicks?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to see it because it looks, just judging off the trailer, you could tell it's kind of not taking itself seriously, which is good. For this kind of movie, it's good. James Gunn is not taking it seriously, and he knows it's kind of just ridiculous. I mean, the fucking villain is a giant fucking starfish. Like,
yeah, it's just a huge star. They just got something from the sea and decided to make it just huge.
Well, no, he's from the comics, but
Oh yeah.
But like you can see, just like with John Cena's character and like in the Polka Dot Man, the giant ass like weasel fucking thing.
Actually, that polka dot man wanted to kill himself.
It's like you can tell. It just looks like it's gonna be a fun time. So I'm excited to see it because again,
They
it's
got
not.
a good cast.
Yeah, and James Gunn has said too, like this movie is not a sequel to the first Suicide Squad we got.
Yeah.
It's not a sequel, but it's not a continuation. It's kind of just like a new story,
thing.
like a reboot kind of.
Yeah. And that's kind of sucks because, James Gunn's back with Marvel. But
Yeah.
obviously we won't see a second one, but I obviously don't want a second one because I don't think it will be as good.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't mean that a second one can't happen. I mean, yeah,
First
he's
of
with
all,
Marvel
Marvel's
right now.
gotta fire James Gunn if you're gonna get a second
No, well,
one.
I mean, just because he's working with Marvel doesn't mean he can't do anything else. I mean, because by now they're pretty much done with Suicide Squad. They're done filming. So now he's probably working on Guardians 3, which he's confirmed to be doing.
Oh, thank God.
But then after that...
I'm excited for Guardians 3. Because we will have Thor there.
I just hope it's better than 2, because I was not a fan of 2. I know I'm in the minority, but I did not enjoy 2 that much.
I thought I like 2, but I just think the first one's just so much better.
The first one is so much better. 2, I thought 2 just went... I don't like how it went too in on like just trying to be funnier. Like it felt more forced, the comedy. I don't know. It just felt more forced, and I thought the plot with like Peter's dad and like ego and all that shit, I just thought it was kind of weak, kind of dumb. I don't know.
We'll see.
But anyway, so yeah, his trailer came out, the new Suicide Squad.
And we have Idris Elba. We have Sean Gunn, his brother, in there.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him, but
Sean Gunn is playing the big weasel fucking thing.
what the fuck is that? I know. I look at that
That's
thing.
him.
What is that thing?
That's Sean Gunn. He's doing the mocap for that.
Ew.
But Sean Gunn, he also does the mocap for Rocket in the MCU.
Oh yeah. He's short. No wonder they look the same. They're just a rodent.
Yeah. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I just see a lot in that. The one thing I see in that trailer, there is Guardians elements. All right, and I see it. The music.
Yeah. Similar tone.
The similar tone, but the music. Michael Rooker's character.
Yeah.
It's basically Yondu, because he threw the ball and he caught the ball like his arrow.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I know.
he caught it like the arrow.
Oh my god, that fucking wig he was wearing.
Yeah,
it's so retarded.
It just looks so goofy.
Yeah, exactly. But
And then about Harley Quinn saying the angels are splooging on each other, is splooging on us.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, but I'm sure it's gonna be a fun movie to say the least.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna see a lot of the characters die. I think they're just gonna get killed off. And
they're gonna
be
die.
funny about it. Because like in some of the like promotional posters and shit they've been doing, it says like for some of the characters and the posters, it's on the bottom it says don't get too attached.
Yeah, don't get too attached.
Which means we're likely gonna see some of them just get fucking killed off in some way.
Captain Boomerang is back. That's one thing I'm happy for. Fucking Captain Boomerang.
Oh yes, Captain Boomerang, the best DC character, obviously.
Who? All right. Actually, speaking of James Gunn, he tweeted something, and I'll read it out. And it's like a decently long thread. It's decently long, but basically a fan said, oh, there's a long thing, but actually it is long.
I could sum it up if you don't really.
You want to sum it up? Go ahead.
Okay, so basically this person on Twitter was saying, okay, so with his Suicide Squad, the new one, obviously it's going to be rated R, which means there's going to be like gore and cursing and all that kind of shit.
For the fat fucking shark thing, that's Sylvester Stallone. just ripped a guy in half and ate him.
Yeah. I want to hear the shark yell out, "Yo, Adrian!" But anyways, the movie's gonna be rated R, and some fucking guy on Twitter was saying how like he thinks it's a bad idea. He was saying he thinks it's a bad idea because he thinks that superhero stories are meant for young audiences and it shouldn't include those kind of rated R elements.
Well, okay. And I can understand, but in a way, no.
No, I disagree. Because James Gunn basically replied to him and was saying, I'll read out his little thread. He basically said, one of the best things about comic book movies and films is that they don't need to be one specific thing. Like, they can be mature, they can be immature, they can be rated R, they can be rated G. It doesn't need to be just one thing. And then he went on to say that superhero stories can be, about heroes who are like above us, like a superhero, a Superman type character, or they could be characters that we can kind of relate to, like a Spider-Man type character. But, he was basically saying that, he doesn't believe that, superhero movies are just solely for young audiences. He's basically saying they can be directed to anyone and can touch any themes, basically. Because he's saying by you saying it should only be for kids and young audiences, you're basically putting yourself in a box and falling into a trap. And you basically lose any possibilities of creativity. Mm-hmm. So I agree with what he's saying. Because it's true. If you try and just solely direct at kids, you're limited and you put your on what you can do.
Especially now. Like, okay, maybe the kid thing back in the day, you could say, but now those boundaries are like basically gone.
Yeah. So I think what he's saying is definitely true, and I'm glad he's saying it because I agree with him.
Yeah, and as he continued, one of his replies after talking about the new Batman coming out with Frank Miller, he said, as far as Batman goes, I love Frank Miller's largely rated R Batman as much as I like Adam West's old Batman.
Exactly.
Now, there's a drastic difference between both of those films. Adam West is like generic. I don't even know. They were good back in the day, and that fits that time. And it was just like, okay, it fits for its time. But this new Batman that's going to come soon, again, we haven't seen anything on it, but it's going to fit what we live in right now. Dark, violent. We might, it's just like this Batman that's coming soon will be good just for the fact of how different it will be.
Yeah. But yeah, basically with what James Gunn is saying, like, the Adam West Batman and Frank Miller Batman. If you don't know, Frank Miller, he's one of the original comic writers and artists on the Batman comics, and his most famous one is the Dark Knight Returns storyline from the comics, which is basically just following Bruce. He's older, he's more brutal, he's more gritty, it's much more serious. But then, you compare that to Adam West from the 60s, and it's just polar opposite, like completely different. It's much more goofy and silly and just kind of retarded on purpose. And so that's basically what he's saying. Like, he's saying, he can enjoy both, and it's okay for them to be different.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited for Suicide Squad, but I can't get my hopes up because I was excited for the last time Suicide Squad released a trailer, and we realized of how of a pile of shit it was.
Yeah, but again, it's like I can't blame anyone besides the fucking studio.
Look, if the studio doesn't fuck this one over, it will be good.
Yeah.
But if not, all right. Well, GG to James Gunn.
Yeah. I don't know, but all this stuff going on has got me excited for the future of DC movies because, again, we got the Snyder Cut coming out, and that's gaining a lot of support. And we have the AyerCut trending, and we got the Suicide Squad coming out. We have the Batman coming up with Matt Reeves, but that's not connected to the DC universe. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope all this shows DC like, okay, we really gotta get our shit together. So yeah. I'm just taking it as a positive.
You know what? I just mixed up the new Batman coming out with Frank Miller, so I'm gonna apologize about that.
Oh yeah.
But hopefully it's something like. Hopefully it has some of those Frank Miller elements into it if it's the next Batman.
Yeah. Also speaking of DC with fucking Aquaman, they need to fucking drop that bitch Amber Heard. All right. I don't care.
Yeah, that's my boy Johnny Depp, man.
Free my boy Johnny. All right. He didn't do nothing wrong. She's a fucking whore. All right. I'm gonna say it. She abused my boy.
Amber Heard.
Right. Fuck Amber Heard. All right. Fire that bitch.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Amber Heard.
She abused my boy Johnny, and now he's getting shit, which I'm not a fan of. Because it's fucking, again, it goes back.
Fucking Johnny Depp.
It goes back to fucking cancel culture. Like, she's like, oh, he abused me, and then everybody fucking cancels Johnny. But then Johnny
why a lot of people go off Twitter.
But then Johnny's like, no, she fucking abused me, and I have proof. But then everybody's just like, no, she's a woman.
She's a woman, yeah.
It's like, no, that's fucking stupid. So, fuck Amber Heard. Free my boy Johnny.
Fuck cancel culture, too.
Yeah.
Fuck that, alright?
This
is why a bunch of people leave Twitter because of it. We have famous people like, I know you probably don't know, but KSI left Twitter. We have celebrities leaving Twitter. We have a bunch of people leaving Twitter because of this shit.
Yeah, it's fucked. Free my boy Johnny. I heard, because, some shit, too, with, Pirates of the Caribbean. If they keep making them, which they're fucking probably going to, they're probably going to drop Johnny. But,
how can you drop Johnny? How?
You can't do that.
How can you drop Johnny Depp in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie? How can you do that? You can't get rid of Jack Sparrow. He is Jack Sparrow.
Absolutely born to play that role. Yeah, so, I don't know.
Well, fuck cancel culture, fuck Amber Heard.
Yeah,
get my boy Johnny back.
Before all this shit came out, and I didn't know about any of this, I thought she was pretty hot, but now I take it back.
She's still hot, but she's a bitch. Looks can look deceiving.
Back when Aquaman came out, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I like her. But now I'm like, no, fuck her. No, fuck it.
Fuck. Yeah. Next time I see Aquaman, every time I see her, I'm just going to spit at her.
The best part of that movie was Willem Dafoe. Okay? Willem Dafoe was the best.
Willem Dafoe was the best thing about that movie.
Willem Dafoe is a fucking gem, alright? I love Willem Dafoe. Oh. Fucking love Willem Dafoe.
No, William Dafoe is a legend, alright? But, yeah, you know what?
Everybody calls him Dafoe, but he's really the friend.
He's really the friend. The friend of Dafoe.
Willem the friend.
Spider-Man.
Where is he from? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Willem Dafoe was born in... Wait.
Fucking probably Montana or some shit like that.
He was born... Early life. Wait, he was born in Wisconsin. Okay, where's he from, though? Because he's not American. He's something.
He's not American. He's just something.
He's a fucking goblin. I don't know what he is. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe has English, French, German, Irish, and Scottish ancestry.
Well, yeah, that's a mix of all of them.
His surname Dafoe is probably of French origin. All right, he looks like a fucking goblin, but I love him.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, I want you to look this up, okay? I want you to tell me all these people. They're not. You gotta tell. All right, I'm telling you. All these people are related. Okay. Go on Google and look up Macaulay Culkin.
What?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay?
The Home Alone kid.
Oh, him. Okay. Alright, yeah, I have him up.
Okay, Macaulay Culkin, right? You see him when he what he looks like now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You look at him, and then you look up Steve Buscemi.
Okay.
Holy Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got Willem Dafoe. And then you got Willem Dafoe. Okay.
Oh my god.
And then finally you got Gollum. Telling you, they're all fucking related.
They're all family.
I'm telling you.
It's the family.
Fucking goblin people.
Oh my god.
Macaulay Culkin, Willem Dafoe, Steve Buscemi, and Gollum. They're all related.
They're all related. It has to be.
I'm telling you, you can't mistake it.
That's a goblin race.
Oh man. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking
all right.
Amber Heard.
I don't know how we got fucking distracted with William Dafoe. Oh yeah, I remember. Fuck Amber Heard. Okay.
Fucking bitch. All right. Anyway,
we're done. We're done with DC. Let's move on to Marvel because some shit happened with that. We just got a recent tweet from Culture Crave saying that Far From Home just finished filming.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Good.
Yeah. So now they're done filming, which means they're gonna start putting all the other shit together, VFX and everything.
Yep.
Tom Holland can move on with his life. It's fucking crazy. Like, Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. Like, they just finished filming the third Spider-Man trilogy film, which is nuts. Because, like, it was only 2016, Civil War, was when the first time Tom Holland came in. And now it's like they're already finished with his trilogy, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But again, yeah.
Well, I think, like you said, in the next Doctor Strange movie, Spider-Man will be in it.
Yeah, no, it's not the last time we're gonna see him or anything. But it's just crazy that we're already, like, his trilogy. It's nuts.
It is nuts because like it's gone so quick.
I know. Because I mean, like 2016 Civil War came out, but it would be like 2015 was when they were filming. So he's been playing the character since 2015, which is like going on 6 years, which is pretty fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Good for him though. He's not also like he hasn't been just Spider-Man. He's been on other movies too. Like I've seen him recently in new movies coming up.
Shit, man. Like 6 years already? That's fucking nuts. Because even like Toby started filming the first film in 2001, and Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007. Like that's 7 years. 7 years Toby played the character.
That's
now
longer.
Tom Holland's already coming up on that, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah. But
I mean, he's young too, Tom Holland. Like
he is young.
He's only right now he's 24. So
yeah, he recently did a movie. He's recently doing a movie with Raya from Star Wars, and him are in a movie. I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but again, Tom Holland's making moves too with being an actor too. So
yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff lately. He was in that Netflix movie, The Devil All the Time. I haven't seen it yet.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, he was in that. He was in that other movie, Cherry.
Bucky and Tom Holland in the same movie, trying to kill each other.
And Cherry just came out. He's starring in that, which is directed by the Russo brothers, who directed Civil War and Infinity War and Endgame, which is cool that they're working together again.
Yeah, Tom Holland's making moves. He's making big moves.
Except there's one interesting. There's one interesting shot in Cherry where we get a nice view down Tom Holland's asshole.
Oh, perfect.
I'm not even kidding. There's a fucking scene in Cherry where there's a camera shot through the lens of his fucking anal shaft. I wish I was lying.
Oh, you wish you were lying.
It's fucking wonderful. But yeah, no, it's crazy. He's only 24, which is nuts. Which means like when they were filming Civil War, he was like only 19, which is like, I mean, like you and I were like fucking. Well, you're 19 now.
Yeah.
Like think about that.
This
fucking,
kid's 5 years older
you're the same age. You're the same age that fucking he was when they were filming Civil War.
That's insane. He's making moves. This guy's gonna be a big. You know what? He is gonna be a big actor soon.
Oh, dude, like for his first like big thing to be Spider-Man, I mean, that's like the fucking opportunity of a lifetime in terms of like acting career. I mean, and he's fucking young too. Like, he's going to be going for years and years and years. I mean, his portfolio is going to be fucking massive, years from now.
Yeah.
So, good for him. But yeah, no, it's just crazy how they're already filming or finished filming. Actually, real quick though, because I just went on Culture Crave. Going back to cancel culture real quick.
Oh, God.
Cancel culture has struck yet again. This time, they're canceling an episode of SpongeBob.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? You cancel fucking SpongeBob.
Did you hear about this?
I saw the tweet. I just didn't look at it.
Do you know what episode they're canceling? It's just one episode. They're canceling one episode. Do you know which episode it is?
No.
It's the fucking panty raid, boys.
No. How could you do that to the panty raid?
Bro, that is such a classic episode, and now they're fucking canceling it.
How could you do that?
Basically, if you don't know, I'm sure you know. But basically, the plot of the episode is that Mr. Krabs is feeling a little depressed, so SpongeBob and Patrick take him on a fucking panty raid, and the person they raid is Mr. Krabs' mom, so they steal his mom's fucking panties, which is nice.
That's so funny. That's one of the best episodes of SpongeBob, and you get rid of it, really?
Fuck you, cancel culture.
Fuck you, cancel culture. Like, honestly, screw you. All right,
so,
that's one of the best episodes of SpongeBob, and you get rid of it? How?
So sad. Absolutely fucking abysmal.
I hate you so much. Cancel culture. This is what happens when you get rid of fucking episodes that mean a lot to us. Like the Pansy Raid episode means a lot.
Yeah, so sad.
Fucking Panty Raid, man. That's not cool. That's honestly that brings a tear to my eye. I fucking love the Panty Raid. Yeah.
It's sad. What else? Oh, there was another thing about Spider-Man. I guess behind the scenes they were releasing some I don't know if I liked the tweet or not. I don't think I did. Damn it. There was some stuff they were going through behind the scenes, like because they were finishing filming. It was just like gift party bags, or what are they called? Fucking
gifts. I don't know.
Gift bag. No, what are they?
Yeah, gift bags. Baskets.
No, like a goodie bag. They were giving out goodie bags and shit.
Yeah, goodie bags. Okay.
But there was a picture, and I didn't like the tweet. I don't know why I didn't, because now I can't find it. But there was a picture in it of Spider-Man, but the fucking suit in the picture was Andrew's suit from the first film. The Amazing Spider-Man 1. I can't fucking find it on Twitter now. I don't know why I didn't like it. I'm a fucking idiot.
Was it on Culture Crave or was it on a different?
I don't remember. I just remember seeing it the other day.
Look,
I can't find it.
Spider-Man goodie bags.
But yeah, there was a picture of Andrew's suit. It wasn't a picture of Andrew, but it was a picture of his suit. And there was a different thing in the bag where it was just like a card with some words on it or whatever. But the thing with it was that the words on the card were in the same font of the original Toby films. You know, if you just look up the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man logo, it was written in that font.
It's a very distinct font.
Which is kind of interesting. Why the fuck that would be there?
I don't know. Or they're just doing it just to fucking do it anyways. They could be just doing that. I mean, look what they did with Quicksilver. All right.
Fuck you, Ralph Boner. All right, I'm gonna say it. Fucking stupid. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah.
Fucking retarded. God damn it. What the fuck? Evan Peter, where is that? I like that somewhere. Here, I can pull up a quote.
I found it. I think I found the goodie bag.
Send it to me.
I think this is it.
DM me.
I'll DM you right now. Hold on. I think this might be it. I could be wrong though.
But yeah, the thing with fucking Ralph Boner, they said, where is it? 1 second. They said the showrunner for WandaVision. Wait 1 second, I gotta find it. Give me a minute.
Ralph Boner, baby.
There we go. Okay, so the showrunner said on Evan Peters in the MCU, he said, this is a quote, Marvel is in the long game. If there is something you feel is missing or didn't deliver, chances are there's going to be another project that satisfies that need. As far as Evan, ... it's complicated. I can't say anything more. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
No.
They're just fucking trolling us. They're literally just fucking trolling us.
Fucking
Bunch
troll.
of shit.
What?
Yeah, that's it. The thing you sent me.
That's it? Alright. You can go. Let's go through it because I'm looking at it right now.
So yeah, on the right side, you see that picture.
Yeah.
Of the dude in the suit. That's Andrew's suit.
Yeah. That does look like Andrew's suit.
And in the bottom left corner on that card where it says Spider-Man Stills.
Yeah.
That Stills is that same font. Which is weird.
Weird. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know. It could.
I don't know.
I mean, the meaning "No Way Home" means a lot. When you think about it, that name means a lot, and that can mean many things.
Yeah, we talked about this.
And the fucking Spider-Verse, again, we're gonna keep pulling this up. That's what it could mean, because both Toby and Andrew probably don't have a way home.
I know. Well, listen, like No Way Home, it comes out in this December. So I mean, we're probably gonna get a trailer like within the next couple months.
Trailer. We're gonna do a trailer reaction.
Definitely. So we're definitely gonna get a trailer within the next couple months. So I'm excited for that. What else? Let me see here. Yeah. So let me see. What else?
Also, that suit. If you're looking still, look at the picture. That sticker. That sticker looks like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2. Or that looks that looks like Andrew's. That looks like Andrew's suit.
Which sticker?
The animated one, right next to you, right next to the still.
Oh. Yeah, kinda. It's hard to tell. What was I gonna say? Fuck. I forget. Alright. So, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. That's our new. I guess the final topic of today will be about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, we posted our videos separately about each episode.
Yeah.
And, well, right now, the series is getting interesting.
It is.
Because now we have a dickhead, Captain America, Rogue. Then we have Bucky and Sam on their own, trying to get to Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
Get to see fucking Baron Zemo again, and actually be used.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like you were saying, we have 2 videos for each episode right now, so you can go watch those. We go more into it.
Go check those out, please.
But yeah, no, I'm liking the show. I'm enjoying it because I don't know. I've always just kind of just been like a Cap, Bucky. You know, I've been a fan of his team since the beginning. So now that they're finally getting their own show, I'm very, very excited.
I am excited. Again, I don't know how many episodes there are going to be, but they're long episodes. So
yeah.
That's one thing I'm happy about.
Yeah, so what else?
I guess we can go on to Doctor Strange.
Actually, real quick. Yeah. Someone I saw on Twitter, someone pointed out that we're getting back into Spider-Man controversy here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Someone pointed out how in the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we see how Sam has a lot of financial problems, you know, with his boat and his apartment and getting the loan, and he's having a lot of money issues, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now somebody pointed out, why the fuck does Sam have more money problems than fucking Peter Parker?
Yeah, true.
And this yet again shows that the MCU does not get the fucking character of Spider-Man. All right, I'm just gonna say it again. Fucking Toby's the best. Go fuck yourself. You can't change my mind.
Yeah.
And they missed a mark again. Someone pointed it out, and I agree with them. I just want to say that.
Well, yeah, good for you. All right.
But it's fucking true, though. It's fucking true. We
I know
literally
it's
haven't
true.
seen Peter Parker like having any like of those issues at all. Yet, like fucking the whole thing, such a big thing with
Well,
Sam's
with
character.
No Way
now.
Home, there's definitely going to be issues.
I hope so. Fucking.
I mean, at the end of Far From Home, his identity's gone. Well, he has an identity. His identity is known now, so it's just like
I don't know.
He has that problem, and I have a feeling someone's gonna die in No Way Home.
I hope so.
I have a feeling someone's gonna die. It's either gonna be Ned or Happy. I'm gonna say it's one of them. Cause I don't know. Cause
honestly,
they gotta
like
make something different.
I'm gonna say it now. I think they should do that because it would be good for his character. But just knowing,
development.
but just I think that's the route they should go. But just knowing how the studio works and just going off of all the Marvel movies, not just Spider-Man, but all the Marvel movies, I'm gonna guess that they're not gonna do that because they don't ever do shit like that. God forbid they do something serious. They just don't. So I'm gonna guess they're probably not gonna do that. They should, but they're probably not going to. Is my guess. Yeah.
They need to make They need character development with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Because the kid can act, so let him act.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. But also with Spider-Man, this is also old news. This came out a while ago, but we never talked about it. So obviously you still have all the rumors with Toby and Andrew being in the film, which is still unconfirmed. But like last month, actually it was almost a month ago exactly, Bruce Campbell made a tweet. Who, if you don't know who Bruce Campbell is, Bruce Campbell goes way back with Sam Raimi. The two of them.
Talked about this, but
I don't know if we did, but the two of them are like best friends. Basically, they've been best friends fucking for decades. And he basically made a tweet saying, "It was a blast working in a certain city with a certain director on a certain movie with a certain actor. It sure was."
What? And you said this before, but I still think about it. Like, what? What are you like? Really? He's
wow,
like,
I can only
he's
wonder.
really throwing out hints right now.
I can only wonder. It's not like, Bruce Campbell was in Spider-Man 1, or actually he was in all the Spider-Man films working with Tobey and Sam Raimi. I wonder who he could be referring to. Working with a certain director and a certain actor. I wonder.
No,
Anyway.
Like, I don't think Sam Raimi's involved with No Way Home, though.
Well, no, it would be for Doctor Strange, too.
For Doctor Strange, too, yeah. I guess.
I don't know. Who knows? I just hope that's what it is. It's probably not, but...
Okay, you had to be that subliminal.
Yeah. I don't know. I still have my hopes up, but... again, I probably won't. If they're not in the film, I'm not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I don't want... I really don't want to get my hopes up and then just fucking be disappointed.
I'm going to be disappointed, yeah.
If it happens, great. And if it doesn't, I'm going to try not to cry.
Okay, and you wait till Doctor Strange.
But, yeah, here, look at this thing I just sent you. I don't know if you've seen this before. But watch this quick clip on YouTube. Somebody did a deep fake of Tom Holland on Toby. And it's actually really well done.
Boss, your wife's on the line. She says she wants a checkbook.
Thanks for the good news.
Mr. Jameson, please, isn't there any
Jesus
chance
Christ.
I really need the money.
Give this to the girl. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh my god. Wow, that's really
I know,
well done.
right?
Where is she? Where is he keeping her? All he wanted was the tritium.
To be honest, like, Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire in some way do look alike.
They do. I know. Like, after seeing this, I was like, wow, shit, they actually do look really similar.
I mean, just the hair. You just fix up the hair and then, bam, you
I
have.
know, but
you have
look at that.
a
That deep fake though, like it looks so legit. Like the
It looks
lighting.
very legit.
That's what they should do. Just
That's
remake
what
the
I'm
Toby
thinking.
films. Just remake the Toby films with Tom Holland. And then at the end they put on Andrew's face too, but his looks a little weirder.
I'll go to Andrew. I'll skip to Andrews. Wow, he looks.
They all look good,
Oh yeah, the Andrew one looks weird. Yeah.
but Toby and Tom, they look very, very similar.
Wow, they look. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it might happen. That's why I think it might happen in No Way Home, because they look like each other. So, when they look like each other, and you have a fucking the same director who's doing another Marvel movie, who's probably gonna have connection in No Way Home.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know about Sony. Actually, Sony, yeah, and Sony. That's who. That can get Andrew Garfield in there.
Dude. I know.
But I know my brother hated Andrew Garfield. I don't know. He just said he was just so much of a pussy.
Your brother's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we can talk about while we're here. Oh yeah, so fucking PlayStation and Sony have been making moves again because they just confirmed apparently that the game Ghost of Tsushima, they're going to develop it into a movie.
They're making it a movie.
I
That's
think
big.
this could potentially be actually really good. I think it could have potential. I mean, obviously, there's some parts of the game. I know you haven't played it, but there's some parts of the game that they could cut out to make the pacing better. But if they keep the overall story that the game has, this could be really fucking sick. Like,
Yeah.
and for the actor, I mean, they should literally just use the guy that they used for the game because the two look fucking identical, and obviously he could do the voice. I forget his name. His name is like Daisuke Tsuji. That's his name. He's Asian. He's Japanese. Yeah, that's his name. Daisuke Tsuji. He did the voice and the mocap for the character in the game, Jin. He plays the main character in the game. So they should just fucking use him for the movie and that'd be actually fucking sick. But yeah, also like
That's cool. That is really cool that they're doing.
It is cool too because like PlayStation, they're also making The Last of Us as a TV show, which I'm sure you know about.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it.
Which is cool. I mean, it's going to be on HBO. I don't know. I have not played The Last of Us. I know you haven't played either. But The Last of Us 2, I have not played. But again, I know it's very controversial. I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people really hate it for certain reasons. I'm not going to spoiler terror. I'm not going to get into it. But, yeah, they're making it an HBO show. And the casting for that is they're getting Pedro Pascal to play Joel. And they're getting this girl, Bella Ramsey, to play Ellie. I think it's decent casting. I mean, you can look it up and see what they look like. I think it's going to be hopefully good.
Yeah.
Because basically, it's actually kind of cool because both those actors, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, they were both in Game of Thrones together, which is kind of cool that now they're both working together again on The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know it's cool how PlayStation is kind of stepping into this new world now of like movies and TV and shit. They're making a Ghost of Tsushima movie, a Last of Us show. I don't know. It's just cool how games are kind of becoming more like films and shit now because you have The Witcher.
Yeah.
The Witcher is a TV show now. Netflix is making an Assassin's Creed TV show, which I'm very excited for because like Assassin's Creed is like probably my favorite franchise. So I'm fucking really excited for the Netflix show for that.
It's because also the graphics have been evolving, and they're just thinking like, man, if these graphics are that good and look exactly like a human,
yeah, dude,
think about how
like,
these movies will do.
Yeah, because it's games. You know, games now are so different to what they were now. Like games now, the focus on storytelling and narrative is so much more involved than how games were back then. Like today, that's the main reason why like single player games are just always going to be my favorite, is because the narratives are just so fucking good. I mean, you play a game today, it's like watching a movie. It's insane, like the storytelling and the characters, especially with the PlayStation games like God of War, The Last of Us, fucking Tsushima, Detroit Become Human. There's so many exclusive games that the story is just like, it's insane. And, seeing it now come together is just really fucking cool. Because they have potential. They just got to do it right. Yeah. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Hopefully it's true.
It's a very good game. Once you get the PlayStation, yeah, I highly recommend the game. It's fucking awesome. Tsushima, or both, all of them I just said, but especially Tsushima and Last of Us. You definitely must play. You have to play it. Yeah, like fucking whenever you get the damn PS5, you need to play them.
I'll play them.
And God of War. God of War is fucking number one. You need to play God of War. Oh my god, it's so good.
I'll play it when I get it, whenever the fuck that will be. But yeah.
Yeah. So lots of good stuff coming up.
So. Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up.
How long have we been going for? I can't even.
About hour 20.
Okay, that's not bad. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed our commentary on the recent stuff with Marvel, Xbox, PS5, and all like DC stuff.
Yeah.
And go check out the other series on the channel, like our recent stuff with Falcon Winter Soldier. Again, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for both videos. If I would rather you watch the episode and then watch our videos, then you will understand.
Yeah. They're quick too. They're just our quick thoughts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check those out. Check out our other videos. We got loads of goodies. Go watch our playlist. It's all organized for you. We got, skits and gameplay and funny moments and all kinds of good shit.
All kinds of good shit coming soon. And
yeah. So we'll be back for another podcast sometime. We need stuff to talk about. So stay tuned for that.
Yep.
Yeah. This has been the Classified Project, episode 4.
All right. And I will see y'all in the next podcast or next video coming up.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
See you, buddies.
Bye-bye.